Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. Honorable Deputy Speaker, honorable members of this august House, fellow South Africans watching at home, all MK commanders, cadres, and ground forces, I salute you. I rise today on behalf of Umkhonto weSizwe Party, the true voice of the oppressed, the forgotten, and the betrayed. Today we stand here not to decorate this chamber with empty words, but to deliver a clear message of defiance and truth. We stand in absolute rejection of vote number 1 on the presidency and the National Assembly budget. This is so because we refuse to fund lies, hypocrisy, and a failed dream. We are living in a country where the price of bread decides whether a child eats or goes to bed hungry. A country where mothers pray not for rain, but for electricity so that they can cook a simple meal. We live in a South Africa where hope is more expensive than petrol, and dreams are as empty as the dry taps in our townships and villages. Mr. Ramaphosa, the presidency we debate today is not the house of the people. It has become a fortress of a conflicted and compromised president, a president broken beyond repair, leading a nation shattered by broken promises and shattered lives. This is a president whose couch swallowed millions in foreign currency, palapa. While desperate South Africans trying to survive by selling food on street corners are harassed, chased, and arrested by police, you, Mr. Ramaphosa, hide dollars like a hustler stashing stolen goods under a mattress.
Honorable Hlophe, please take... Honorable Hlophe, please take your seat. There is a point of order. Honorable Skhosana, what is your point of order?
Yeah, thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker. I'm rising on Rule 84. The leader of the MKP here says the president is broken beyond repair. I don't think that is parliamentary in reference to the president.
Honorable Skhosana, honorable members, please allow me to rule. Honorable Skhosana, that is a matter of argument. It is not a point of order. Honorable Hlophe, please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And today, we are asked to fund this office, to rubber stamp this betrayal. Never, never. Mr. Ramaphosa, you claim to fight corruption, yet you are the living, breathing embodiment of corruption itself. Under your watch, South Africa has become a land of commissions of inquiry without convictions. Endless talk shops designed to pacify the public while looting continues. We talk of a conflicted president.
Honorable Hlophe, please take your seat. Honorable member, what is your point of order?
No, I'm rising on Rule 85, Deputy Speaker. The speaker on the podium intimates that the president hid stolen goods under his couch. Are discussing a special. I would like you to rule on this matter.
Honorable members, I will refer to the unrevised Hansard and come back with a ruling on that matter. But I also, honorable members, I do want to caution you as well on both sides of the House. Honorable members, we are in a house where we allow debate, where we have freedom of speech and where we are allowed to voice our opinions. But if you do not agree, that does not mean that you have to rise on a point of order every time you don't agree with it. And it goes for both sides of the House. So, honourable members, please refrain from spurious points of order. Honourable Hlophe, please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. We talk of a conflicted president. General Mkhwana is in a revelation that should shake the foundations of this parliament, expose the police, expose that the police are captured by criminal syndicates. SAPS is no longer a shield for the innocent. It has become a rented army protecting drug lords and criminal enterprises. But let us be clear, there are good men and women in SAPS, brave officers who protect our communities with integrity. These honest officers are being tarnished by a few rotten apples at the top. Recently, the head of crime intelligence and other senior officials were arrested, a sign of deep instability at the highest levels. Some even argue they were targeted for doing their jobs too well, which makes this arrest even more alarming and remarkable. The MK party stands firmly with General Mkhwanazi and all other government officials who stand for peace, justice, and the rule of law. We support those who expose the rot, no matter how high it goes. Mr. Ramaphosa, you speak of fighting corruption, yet you place your own Minister of Police on special leave instead of expelling him from the cabinet, as you recently did with regard to the DA Deputy Minister. Other ANC ministers who have damning allegations leveled against them are simply moved to different portfolios. This inconsistency reeks of selective morality. It shows that protecting your faction is more important to you than protecting the people of this country.
Point of order.
The late Chris Hani once warned, I quote, "What I fear is that the liberators would emerge as elitists who will drive around in Mercedes-Benzes and use the resources of this country to live in palaces and to gather riches," close quote. Under your leadership, Mr. Ramaphosa, this fear has become our daily reality. We talk of a broken country. Empty vessels make more noise. We talk from a broken country. ESCOM is broken. Transnet is broken. Prasta rusted and dead. SAA looted into a carcass. Denel a ghost of his former self. Municipalities bankrupt and drowning in sewer. While the people cry for service delivery, Mr. Ramaphosa's government delivers only excuses and consultants' invoices. The so-called government of national unity is nothing but a government of national convenience, a marriage of political opportunists who cannot agree on basic bread and butter issues, but unite to protect their seats and their stomachs. The DA and the ANC, under your leadership, now sleep in the same bed, under the same blanket of white monopoly capital. The same DA once spat on the Freedom Charter. It now shares cabinet space and dinner tables with your ANC. You call it unity, we call it treachery. Now we hear of your so-called national dialogue. Let me tell the people of South Africa what it really is. It's not a dialogue for the nation. It is an ANC election campaign funded by the taxpayers' money. Mr. Ramaphosa, you lead today a broken ANC, a party with the lowest membership in decades, a party that has lost key metros, a party that has become a mere shadow of its once proud self. Branches are non-existent, communities are leaderless, and the people have lost faith in you. But let us be clear. Let us be clear, this is not an accident. Your
Order, honourable
handlers and
members,
puppet
order.
masters behind the scenes planned this
Order, honourable
betrayal all
members.
along. They are using you to destroy the ANC from within
Honourable
and to
Hlophe,
hand
please
this.
take your seat. There is a point of order. Honourable DM, what is your point of order?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I was wondering if plagiarism is allowed here in the House because that's a photocopy of a speech of Honorable my man.
Honourable
Thank
DM,
you.
that is not a point of order. Honourable Hlophe, please proceed. Honourable Hlophe, please proceed.
Thank you very much. They are using you to destroy the ANC from within and to hand this country back into the hands of the former oppressor. The future of the black child is at stake here. As MK, we say, we will not allow the soul of this country to be auctioned off to big businesses and colonial masters. We will defend that black child in the rural village, in the dusty township, in the overcrowded classroom. We will fight so that no child must choose between hunger and education, between dignity and survival. Our communities feel it every day. I met a gogo in Wembezi last month who recollects that she fetches water from a dish because the taps have been dry since October last year. In Soweto, a young mother told me that she uses paraffin because load shedding has destroyed her small catering business. The late President de Klerk once said, and I quote, "If Cyril Ramaphosa takes over and keeps his promises, things will be better," close quote. Indeed, you have taken over and you have kept your promises. Your presidential promises have become funeral songs for the living. South Africans don't want televised apologies. South Africans want jobs, water, electricity, safety, land, and dignity. They want a president who feels their pain, not one who hides behind bulletproof glass and photo
Honourable
ops.
Hlophe,
We
please,
talk of a
please
broken...
take your seat.
Thank you, I will.
Honourable member, what is your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, I just wonder if Honorable Hlophe can take a question
Honourable
because he's
Hlophe,
speaking
honourable-
about
honourable
broken
member,
Zuma,
honourable
broken
member,
Hlophe, broken
Honourable member,
MKP.
you know well that you
Order,
cannot
order,
do
order.
that. Honourable Hlophe, would you like to answer a question? The honourable member will not answer a question. Please proceed, Honourable Hlophe.
Thank you very much. We talk of broken promises, land expropriation without compensation forgotten, free education for all forgotten, state-owned enterprises as engines of development sold off piece by piece to the highest bidder. What we have today is a captured presidency, captured by big white business, captured by billionaires who dictate policy while the poor continue to starve. Today, we're debating a budget to keep this charade alive. The National Assembly, under your watch, Mr. Ramaphosa, is supposed to be the watchdog of the executive. Instead, it has become a poodle sitting at your feet, begging for scraps of patronage. We, the MK party, refuse to fund our own oppression. We refuse to legitimize this betrayal. We refuse to build a palace for a president while our people sleep under leaking roofs and cook on open fires. To my colleagues in this House, you stand at the fork in this road. You can choose to be complicit in the auctioning of this nation, or you can rise as true servants of the people. One, we reject a president that has become a piggy bank for the elite. We reject a parliament that has turned into a silent spectator to national decay. Honorable Deputy Speaker, the people of this country are watching. They will remember who stood with them when they were hungry, jobless, and homeless and hopeless. The MK party will continue to fight for the South Africa where land and wealth are shared, where children drink clean water, where the lights stay on, and where the president serves, not sells, the people. Let history record we refuse to endorse these lies. We refuse to fund betrayal. We refuse to clap hands for a captured president. The MK party stands firm. I end by asking you, Mr. President, corruption is so common in this country. It happens right under your nose. The question is, why can't you see it every day? Why can't you see it every day? What is the obstruction? I end you. Thank you.